All I hear is talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. But she be down the ride, oh, I bet that.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is JH. How y'all doing, Postal family? Is everybody good? Is everybody cool? Are you clean, crisp? Are you feeling airy? Let's talk. At the end of the video, I'm going to answer one email and one question. Stick around, but first, let's talk about this that popped up on May 21st there, right? Let's talk about it. Postal Service announces plans to remove and relocate processing equipment. Do we know what processing equipment is? Please raise your hand. Okay, we do know. The Postal Service has informed the unions that it is implementing a plan to remove and or relocate an undefined number of sorting machines and other types of mail process equipment starting August 2023, continuing into fiscal year 2024. The first bloodline is the Postal Service has informed the unions that it is the Postal Service informed the unions. Did the unions inform you? Did they inform you? You no get no information. It's a problem. They say it right there. They informed them. They no informed you. You go talk to you people. The Postal Service is asking for volunteer maintenance personnel. Volunteer maintenance? That's weird. To perform the equipment removals and relocations. Preference will be given to workers at those facilities to have a machine removed and those who are trained on the equipment. That's like me saying, yeah, I'm gonna go help get rid of my job. The Postal Service says that volunteers may need to travel to other parts of the country for up to 3 weeks. Well, I get to see where these things go. Okay. I wonder if they want me to pay for it. If a particular project takes longer, a new team will rotate in. Volunteers must provide their own work clothes, hard hats, and safety equipment. The list of the equipment includes a full range of sorters and machines, including automated delivery unit sorters, ADUS, advanced faster canceller systems, AFCS, automated flat sorting machines, AFSM, automated parcel bundler sorters, APBS, small delivery unit sorters, SDUS, delivery, but you get the hint, and so on. The project is set to begin in August 2023 in Atlanta, Georgia, followed by Charlotte, North Carolina. These are the locations of the 2 new regional processing and delivery centers. So perhaps equipment from the regions, P and DCs, will be relocated to the new RPDCs in Palmetto and Gastonia. RPDCs are described as multifunctional and able to handle every phase of the processing operation for all types of mail. So they'll need a wide variety of sorting equipment. The equipment removals may also refer to clearing out space in processing centers so that they can be repurposed as sorting and delivery centers, S&DCs, and changing the type of equipment so they can function as a LDC, local distribution center. So I think this is what's happening at my place. I could be wrong. Let me go ask my, they're not gonna tell me nothing. But now that I'm reading this, because I'm just reading the full article right now with you, learning with you, bear with me. This seems like it's going to be the same thing going on at my place. This is kind of odd. Okay. Over 200 processing centers could eventually see 200 processing centers could eventually see equipment removed or relocated, but the Postal Service has not released a list of those facilities that will be losing their equipment and those that will be gaining them. The notification to the union, again, the notification to the union simply says that additional sites will be identified, but they have not yet been determined. I don't believe either of those, okay? Because we know that I said this in the other video, they letting the union know. But I don't think that they acting like they don't know where they about to go. They know. Can't staff no place without the union knowing. It's a no-no. Or maybe, I don't know. Sheesh. Okay. All right. In a recent USPS report to Congress required by the Postal Reform Act, the Postal Service stated, "We will fulfill all applicable internal guidelines set forth in the Handbook PO 408 to comply with all other applicable regulatory or statutory requirements in connection with our consolidations in Atlanta, Charlotte, Chicago, Indianapolis, and Memphis." According, you know what? Moving equipment to new facilities in Charlotte and Atlanta would seem to fall squarely within the requirements of the guidelines. If the relocation of equipment is going to get started in August, AMP studies would need to begin very soon. The AMP studies conducted back in 2011 and 2012 each took several months. But there's been no sign of AMP study for the consolidations in Charlotte and Atlanta. It's likely the Postal Service believes that the equipment relocation project does not require one. It would be interesting to hear why. Ain't this about a blip? Well, what do you think? I'm trying so hard not to leave my opinion behind these. Somebody always gonna bark. You know what? The hell with it. Jay gonna leave his opinion. Why? So I think it's a good thing that at least somebody is sharing this information. Who's that somebody? Me. Okay. I don't know if your unions have let you guys know, because I would assume that this would apply to the mail handlers and the processing clerks, which would be the mail handlers union as well as the APWU. I don't know about this volunteer maintenance personnel thing. It's different to me. That's like, yeah, just, volunteer to do some maintenance on this stuff. I don't know exactly how this is supposed to be. Like, I'm a truck driver. I'm not going to go play with no electricity. I'm guessing that they're going to have them take it apart and then they have the manpower to physically move it out to the trucks. I don't know. They're definitely going to need some trucks to move this equipment from point A to point B. So they're definitely going to use postal personnel to move it physically. No, they're not. They're going to use a contractor. They're going to move our work to contractors. We know this. Guarantee. They're going to say, well, your trucks are not equipped to move equipment. We got straps and the trailer is enclosed. I don't see how. But anyway, off topic. Let's get to the first question. And this is a sad thing because I don't like to talk about this. People are really concerned about, I'm not even going to read the full question. People are concerned about losing their jobs and their positions. Again, I say stand firm. Somebody else said stand firm. Stand firm. If you're higher in your seniority list, my opinion is that you don't have anything to worry about, because it seemed like this little spurt of people getting let go is probably coming to an end sooner than later. It amazes me how they swore up and down they were not going to be letting people go. Well, that is the truth. They're not going to be, firing anybody that's employed there. And they use this one little, word to try to, make everybody separate the two, the assistants and the PSEs. So they use that as just like a tool to say, well, they're not careers, so we can just, hey, see you later, which sucks, man. That really sucks. And that's kind of how they're getting away with it. There's no career people that are getting let go. Ha ha, real funny. But if you're there and you've been there for over a year, I see a lot of people crying about the hours, etc., and government loans if you have access to federal loans. First thing, if you do have a credit union that they, if you're working through a credit union, go to your credit union first and see if they can give you a loan. See, they can run a credit check, I think is a soft pull, and see if they can give you a loan because it's cheaper than the methods that are in the video description. Second, if you need to go through the methods that are in the video description, they do not do a credit check, but you really should make sure that you can afford to do this. You shouldn't just go in getting a loan and then not pay it back, because then you're just going to be in further debt. It's one of those quick fixes. If you utilize the Cashable, the BMG Money, whatever's in my video description, I think there's 3 or 4 of them down there, one Blink or something. If you use them, pay them off faster than the terms. That way you don't pay a ton of interest. That is how you beat the interest thing. Interest is accrued throughout time. I'm not a financial coach. That is you have access because you're federal employees. Yes, you don't have like a grant that's given to you. Actually, there might be. I think you got to check in the video description through the unionplus.org or something. They may have some stuff down there. I did do videos in the past about it. I don't remember all the things that are in the video description. So just look down there if you need it. If you need it, please, if you need it. Okay, my ex-wife, she had some financial situations, medical, and she needed that. So, and she's paying that quick. Secondly, that was the first question. Secondly, this is about relocating. And so people are wondering, well, I'm using people, this because there's a couple people that asked this. Are you able to relocate? Should you apply for a position if you plan on relocating within the first year? So here's the scenario. I bought a house in New Mexico and it's getting built right now. It'll be ready by the middle of 2024. Should I accept a career position here and then try to transfer over there? I say, my personal opinion, not advice, opinion, no, don't do it. Here's why. Once you accept the career position in your location that you're currently at and you try to get over to the new location, they may not have an open space for you there. We don't know what next year holds. Do not make power moves like that. So you'll be sitting there stuck. You'll be stuck in one location praying that they have a spot open for you, and they may not. If you're a processing clerk, they may not have an area for you. You gotta have to wait for somebody to retire. And then the process of you getting over there, your current manager can hold you, I think it's up to like 90 days after you get accepted there. It takes forever for you to get accepted. And then 90 days after, it is a headache. So I personally would not do that unless, you got the means to. I wouldn't do it. I think that's a bad idea. So this is for anybody. Unless you're a gung-ho and you're moving tomorrow and you're going to apply to that area. You know what I mean? Just apply to the area you plan on being at. But don't make power moves with anticipation that something's going to be available for you. I hope that helped the few people that asked me, because I'm sure there's other people that have similar questions. Any conversation about this consolidation things and them snatching your equipment out, leave your comments in the comment section and tell me what you guys think. I don't know. I used to be very sure about this place. I'm starting to be unsure about it. I have no idea what the hell's going on. My place was going to be LDC, and then they didn't get approved for an LDC, and now they're just ABC or 1, 2, 3. I have no idea what's going on. You guys sharing your bits of information around the country is helping me piece this together, and that's how this is working. All right, this is JH. Still a little bit of confusion. We out.